What's up everyone and welcome back to another video. So right now I'm recording the intro to this video after I've done the outro, but what I quickly wanted to bring up before I go into anything else, because I have a lot of proof, but Childish brought up a really good point, which I'm just going to watch at the very beginning of here so all of you can see, and it's what he calls quote-unquote undeniable proof that ZedArioX is subbotting. Now you must understand I don't have an opinion on this. In my intro I'm going to state a bunch of stuff about how I don't have an opinion and how you should watch the whole video and then decide for yourself based off the evidence whether you think he's subbotting or not. But I just want to quickly go over, if you look right here, you can just see he's constantly gaining subs and he's gaining approximately 10 at a time. It's not like he's going up one or down one like he should be. He's just constantly going up an even amount. Anyways, I'll make this point again in the video. I just want to bring this up in the intro because it's a really important point and I didn't talk about it until late in the video. Anyways, hope you guys do enjoy this video. I will see you all later. Goodbye. Now, I personally don't really have an opinion on the matter. I know ZedArioX is a pretty cool guy and a nice YouTuber, and I don't want to think that he's using a sub bot, but some of the stuff I'm going to show you, some of the evidence, some of the facts against him, is quite promising and quite interesting actually, and it's going to be interesting to see what exactly happens, but here I'm going to just give the stuff out to you guys. Sorry for that kind of long disclaimer, I just want to get that out there. Anyways, let's get going. So first of all, I want to give a ton of credit to Childish here. Without Childish, I wouldn't be making this video. I basically asked him if I could, and he didn't respond, of course, because, I mean, I have, like, what, 18 followers on Twitter? So what Childish did is Childish linked this screenshot. Basically, in the screenshot, you can see, if I hover over it, this kind of pops up, so I can't do that too well. But on the left side here, he has gained about 2,100 subscribers, and we'll go into Social Blade a little bit later in this video, but for now, we're just going to stare at here. And then he's gained 8,000 views here in one day, which is kind of insane, because that means for every 4 people that click on a video of his, one of them's subscribing, which is a really, really high ratio. I mean, of course, he's a pretty big YouTuber, but that's still a pretty high ratio. If we bring up his Social Blade, we can see that he, once again, had a really high sub-to-view ratio. Right here, we can see he had 3,400, and here he had 15,000 views in a day, which is, of course, a 1-to-5 ratio. Now, I do want to bring up that Social Blade isn't super accurate, but that's a really crazy ratio. I mean, if we look back up here, this is 246 subscribers to 4,000 views. This right here is way more subscribers, about 9 times the amount of subscribers here, and yet he has less than the amount of views here. So basically what Childish MC was arguing is that this is the actual subs he's gaining here from his streams, and this here is sub-botted, and I doubt he view bots, but you never know. And I mean, again, look at this. This is insane. He's gaining almost 1 subscriber for 2 views. Of course, that's very approximate, but that's still an insane amount to be gaining. And I mean, of course, you can argue that he's just a really loved guy among the community, and I would completely understand that, and I could very well potentially be wrong in making this video, and he's just, in fact, blowing up. Alright, now I want to analyze a little bit more of what Childish was saying. He was going deeper into the Social Blade history. He says that this is the normal subscriber count here. You can see his channel was doing a little bit less here. He wasn't gaining quite as many views in through this area as he is right in through here. Of course, he's gaining somewhat more views, but he's also gaining a lot of subscribers. I mean, it's kind of insane that you're seeing this many subscribers. In the last 30 days, he's gained almost 14K from only 90K views. Now, if we do the math for that, that means approximately for every 9 people that even watch a video on his channel, at least 1 person's subscribing, which once again is just an insane number. I mean, it's ridiculous to have these kind of statistics. Of course, these could quite potentially be real, you just don't really know. But anyways, as we can see here, if he's losing subscribers, I mean, he only gains 10 this day. Of course, this is a much different view count. He's gaining much less views per day than he has on the other days. But, I mean, going from losing 8 subscribers in a day and gaining almost 1,000 views to suddenly gaining 55 subscribers and 2,000 views, that still could be real. But all of a sudden, he jumps up here and gains almost 500 and 7,000 views. I don't know. It's one of those things that you just can't quite tell, except the thing is, Childish didn't say this was the botted subs. He seemed to think it was more in here, which of course is once again an insane amount. I mean, almost 900 subscribers for a little over 4,500 is about 1 subscriber for every 5 views, which is still just insane. I mean, I know I'm bringing up all these numbers and statistics, but that's really what it is. It goes down to the numbers and statistics, because what this is right here is an insane number for 15,000 views. He's gaining 3,500 subs. Now, what I also kind of deduced myself is that right in here, he gains 72, almost 73,000 views in a month. And at that same peak, at that same month, he gains 5,000 subscribers. So to go and add only 18,000 views and yet gain almost 10,000 more subscribers, as you can see right here, that's the last 30 days, is a pretty big difference. Alright, so we've been looking a ton at the Social Blade statistics, but now I want to head over here and kind of look at all this. So, one thing you can say is that, first of all, he streams a lot, and streaming gets you a lot of subs, and that's the bottom line. You can actually see him going through hubs saying like /p join ZedArioX for fun games or whatever, for I'm streaming, blah blah blah. And so that definitely would gain him a pretty decent, really high amount of subscribers, of course. But if we look a month ago, he had 42k. That's 18k in a month. Of course, that's somewhat inaccurate. Maybe Social Blade's inaccurate. You can't tell exactly in here. Let's see. If he has a live sub counter, he does. So right here, he had 45k. And this was uploaded on July 26th. So a little bit less than a month ago. So I guess Social Blade is somewhat accurate in this because this would say he's gained about 16,000 subscribers in the last month. And I mean, he is losing mass amounts of subs, and from what I've heard, you do lose mass amounts of subs from sub-botters. Of course, I'm not even sure if sub-botters still work or if they're a thing or not, but I don't really know. And then, of course, if we look a little bit closer, this was his 50,000 subscriber stream, which was 5 days ago. So he's gained 11k in 5 days? I mean, you can once again see it reflected here. He's gained 5k in the past 2 days, but that's still just almost ridiculous. I keep stressing this point that he's gained 110,000 views here, which is great, but that's only 2,000 subscribers. How do you gain more subscribers on the day that you gain 15,000 views? Now, of course, with that being said, we can't count out the fact that it is possible Social Blade's inaccurate, and it should look more like he gained more views on this day and less views this day, which would explain why he has more subscribers here and less subscribers here. And I'll just show a quick example on my own channel of Social Blade being inaccurate. It says I gained 19 subs here. It was probably about 10 here and 9 here, maybe a little bit more on this side, and 166 views, which was not true at all. It was probably about half the views on this day, which was 1,300 as well. So it is somewhat inaccurate in that sense, and it's definitely possible Social Blade is messing it up, so we can't argue that out. I wanted to look over what Childish MC put here. Here, we need to pause this here. Now basically this video, I don't know if it has audio or not, but I'm going to go ahead and mute it just because I don't even have my headphones on. But basically this is him speeding up a video of him, I guess, showing that ZedArioX is subbotting in a way. You can see he just randomly gains 10 subscribers every few minutes. And in my opinion, this is undeniable proof. And the reason for that is he's gaining almost exactly 10 subs. I mean, of course it fluctuates, like that was another 16, that was another 17. It fluctuates a lot. But the thing that he's arguing here, his main point, is Social Blade doesn't look like this. Social Blade's live counts slowly count up one subscriber by one subscriber as soon as they subscribe. It doesn't usually jump 10 like this. And look how much he's gaining in such a short amount of time. It is kind of ridiculous, and I see where he's coming from. Time Dio, of course, says, Jesus Christ, that's blatant. So you can kind of see that a lot of people really agree with that. I mean, just looking at the comments, people over and over are just completely agreeing that it's blatant. And then, of course, on the comments in Childish's tweet, and of course in the comments of Childish's tweet, people are completely agreeing with it. And so that's mainly the reason why I'm making this video, is just to kind of inform you guys of what's going on, because of course those of you who don't have Twitter don't understand what's going on, and so many people are agreeing with it. That's the reason why this video should really be made, and it really will be great if Tenebris makes a video on this. Of course, he says something about wanting to make one in here, and I really hope he does, because Tenebris can get the word out there so much more than I can. And of course, when I'm saying get the word out there, he can hopefully weigh the two sides, because this isn't undeniable proof. Like some people are saying that he's subbotting. I'm going to reload the page. It goes from 788 to 791, which jumps 3. Maybe he's just blowing up. Anything's possible. Okay, so as I was looking up his channel, I actually just found another kind of piece of evidence. So basically, when you look up your YouTube channel on YouTube, I'll quickly look up myself. It shows your sub count but it doesn't show your actual sub count, if that makes sense. It doesn't show your exact updated sub count. So last time YouTube updated, they said he was at 61k subscribers. However, if we go to his channel and click on it, that he's at like 60.8k, which means he's lost a decent sum of subscribers. I mean, 200, a little over 200 is a lot. To lose in a short amount of time like this as well, because I'm guessing since he's a larger YouTuber, it's probably updating a lot for him. So if we go here, I do want to bring up that this video has a ton of views, and so it's possible that this video is kind of blowing him up and giving him a ton of subscribers right now. But of course, all credit does of course go to Childish MC. I'm not trying to throw this on him saying that it's his fault. I'm just saying that a lot of really big people in the community agree with this. And also, if we look down here, Tebris completely agrees. He wanted to make a video on it. And then I did say something here. I said, how does one ZedArioX manage to gain almost 2k subs in one day from 3k views in one day, and yet I gained about 30 subs from 3k views in one day. It's beyond blatant in my opinion. And then of course I asked him to make a video here. So if we go to my channel, which we will bring up, you can see that when I got around the same amount of views, if not a little bit more views than him in one day, I gained 31 subscribers, which people generally say you need to get about 100 views to get 1 subscriber when you're smaller. Of course, I want to emphasize the fact that I'm a much smaller YouTuber than him, because when you're larger, you tend to gain more subscribers per view. That's just what I've heard. But of course, we can see he's dropping in subs a lot here. This says it's live for Social Blade, but of course YouTube hasn't updated. Who knows how that worked out. However, it just really intrigues me that he managed to gain 3,000 something subs here, and yet the day he gained 110,000 subs, he barely gained 2,000 subscribers, which leads me to believe that, of course, this probably did get him a lot of subscribers, but this was streamed live on August 24th. Now that means he's gained 5k between now and when this video was live streamed. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never heard of a live stream that gets you 5,000 subscribers. Looking at Childish MC's Social Blade, you can see here he has gained almost 175,000 views in the last 30 days, and yet only 1,300 subs. If we look at days where he's gaining like 10,000 views here, he's only gaining 50 subs. Now, of course, this could just be days he's uploading, and maybe he's getting a lot of views on the days he uploads, but you can see if he gets 168 views here, he's only gained 2 subs. Social Blade reset like an hour and a half ago, that's why it hasn't really updated yet. However, if we head over here to ZedArioX's Social Blade, you can see that there's a really large contrast. Of course, if we look back here really fast, the day Childish MC gains 10,000 views, he gains 50 subs. The day ZedArioX gains less than 10,000 views, like 7,000, which is like about 2/3 of that, he's gaining 10 times that at almost 500 subs, which is just an insane difference. And I mean, he is a much bigger YouTube, so we have to look at that. But he's only gained a little over 13,000 subs in the last 30 days, which is up 200% of from the last month, which I wanted to include there because that's kind of important. And then, of course, if we look back here, he's gained 90,000 views, which is up 130%, which is also somewhat interesting. But we're going to kind of ignore that for now. And then, of course, 170,000 views only gets Childish a little over 1,300 subs. I don't know. It's kind of this back and forth thing. It could just be luck. It could be that ZedArioX's channel is bigger, but we gotta look at all the facts here, everyone. Just so you guys know, I'm looking at everything. And of course, we also can't weigh out the fact that this got 2k likes. And of course, I'm only using myself as an example because I can check my own statistics. But if we look at a video of mine that got 10k, it got 352 likes. But when it got 352 likes, it only gained 91 subscribers. Now, I'm not saying that's a low number. 90 was an insane amount, and I want to thank you guys, those of you who subscribed for that. Thank you very much. But my point here being is that a little over a third, close to a fourth of the people who liked the video also subscribed. I'm guessing they liked and subscribed at the same time, but of course you never really know. That's just kind of guess. So if we're going to say that, you could maybe go on the large side and say he gained at most 500 subscribers from this stream. Of course, that I could be completely wrong. I don't really know. So it turns out I was wrong. He actually gained approximately 800 subs. Actually, looking back, it's about 500. I was pretty close. So you can see he starts here at 56,800 and jumps to 57,330. So my original number saying that he got about 500 was actually insanely accurate, I just realized. But you can see that he starts off here. So right at the very beginning at 00, he has 56,801 subscribers. So you can see right here, he's dropped 3 subs, and then here a full 11 subs since he started the stream. And then over here, a full 25 subs, 26 now. So he continues to drop subscribers, and then eventually he drops down to as low as 70, I guess. You can see it's just continuing to go up and down. This is actually interesting. So 30 minutes in, he's only gone down in subscribers since beginning the stream. That's very interesting. So I'm guessing there's going to be a big jump somewhere in here. Kind of a big jump. So halfway through the stream, he's technically only gained 14 subscribers since he began the stream, because he lost so many at first, and then now he's gaining a bunch back. So if we skip forward, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. So approximately 3/4 of the way through the stream, he still has about 400 subscribers to gain before the stream's going to end. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here, because now he's not even doing like the how to watch Logan Paul or how to watch Logan Paul DJ all that fight. Okay, so wait a sec. So at 122 here, he's got 857. 10 minutes later, he's managed to gain 100 subscribers? What? This, in my opinion, is kind of blatant. You can see he keeps dropping. Like, he just dropped a subscriber there. But if you go forward, oh, he just jumped up 2. And he continues to jump up 2. These aren't even, like, classic names. These are just, like... You can see he's going down and up in subs at the same time. I know this kind of blocks it, so it's hard to see. What streamer gains 100 subs in 10 minutes? That's like a ninja stream or something. Okay, so to clean 57,000 right here, that's about an hour and 35 minutes into the video. And he's jumping a lot. So let's go to 146 and just see the difference here. So, okay, so another 100 subscribers, almost exactly 100 subscribers. That is interesting to me. And how long does this black screen go? Okay, so he's continuing to gain subscribers from a black screen. That really interests me. Okay, it's going up a lot too. Okay, I guess he is talking there. I don't really know. This is just kind of fishy to me. Something just isn't right. 57,000. He just keeps jumping. He goes down and then goes up more than he went down. So the down leads me to believe that people are unsubscribing, or I mean maybe bots are unsubscribing if that's how that works. And then there is, so then at 2 hours and 3 minutes, he's at 57,270. So the next 10 minutes, he's gained a little over another 100. So he's constantly gaining at a solid rate. After about here, I'd say, he gains 100 subscribers about every 10 minutes, which is, of course, 10 subscribers per minute, which is an insane ratio. But anyways, this is pretty much going to sum up this video, but you guys need to understand that this isn't proof, this is facts, and this isn't proof, this is evidence of what I've seen, and of course, mainly what Childish has seen. I really want to credit Childish for this one, probably Tenebris as well a little bit, because they've been talking about it. And it's just what they've seen and what I've seen, and kind of putting ideas together and thinking about stuff. Of course, this is not final. You guys can decide whatever you think. If you love ZedArioX and you think he would never do this, and you know maybe a little bit more about him, maybe he's been doing some Twitch streaming, and so when he streams on Twitch and he's getting big on Twitch, people subscribe to his YouTube channel, and that's why his views aren't reflecting it. I really have no idea. If you guys know, please talk about it in the comments. I'll be trying to reply to every comment I can. I just want to kind of hold a conversation about this so we can really determine, because of course, if he is guilty, he really should be kind of punished. It's really not fair that he's gaining so many subscribers and then potentially, of course, subbotting his way to YouTube rank. I of course don't, again, I don't want to make any conclusions, but really anything is possible. So just tell me what you guys think. Of course, I don't have an opinion on this. You can decide based on the facts, whatever you want to decide. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate that. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you're new or old, please go ahead and leave a like. I would really appreciate that, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. Goodbye.